Welcome back to my channel, loves. Today I'm going to do a little clean and fall decorate with me. I am one of those people that once September hits, I like to get my pumpkins out, I like to get some decor out, those seasonal smells, the scents, all that fun stuff. So I went and got my stuff out of storage, and I am going to start placing some things around the home. But I'm first going to kind of do a little deep clean of like the kitchen and just kind of like vacuum the area and that kind of thing before I decorate. I always like to do that before I put out new decorations. I like to dust and really like, you know, just get everything nice and clean before I put something new out, and then maybe even like take down some things and put other things in storage just to kind of like switch it up. I had a pretty neutral palette from like the summertime that'll work well into transitioning into my fall decor. I don't do anything too crazy. I just put out a few pumpkins and I like some like seasonal faux florals and that kind of thing, but just these little touches make such a big difference, and I'm so excited to take you guys along with me while I do a little bit of decorating today. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I want to tackle is the kitchen. If you can see, we just have like way too many things here on our counter. If you're like us, you know things can pile up quickly, whether it's like vitamins or if it's just like glasses and cups and all kinds of stuff behind me there. So first thing that I'm going to do is clear the counter, give it a good wipe down, and then I'm also going to scrub our kitchen sink with some baking soda. I love doing this like at least once a week just to give it a nice you know, good scrub, deep clean, and I like to use like a little bit of like a lemon essential oil in there and a little bit of dish soap, and it does a really good job. So I'm going to tackle that first, and then we can get into styling the kitchen. So I just finished deep cleaning the whole kitchen. I just like wanted to take off all the appliances and give like just the backsplash and the countertop a nice deep clean. So I just kind of took everything off, did this sink you guys saw, and then I have nice like hand soap bottles. They're not like ugly by any means, but like I just reuse this Aesop bottle for my dish soap, and then this is the hand soap, but it can get kind of confusing, especially if you have like guests over and they're just like, which one is it? This is the Myers apple cider hand soap, and then I just have like some like dish soap just like in the other one. But I bought these like nice amber glass bottles from Amazon, and then I got these nice labels so that I could like kind of like customize it, and it would just kind of look really nice and chic in the corner. So I'm going to switch those up. I have a funnel, I cannot find it, so I'm gonna just freehand this, and hopefully I don't spill too much. If not, it's just soap. And anyways, I use just basically like dish soap and water to wipe down my countertop. Anyways, I have quartz countertops, so that's how we're gonna do it. All right, so now that I have them both in here, if you hear a little pitter pattering, it's my dog just walking around the kitchen here, because she's my little stalker and has to be all around me anytime I'm doing anything. But I've got them now in the dish soap and the hand soap bottles, and now I'm just gonna label them so I don't forget which one is which. And what's nice about these is if your soaps are like different colors, like, you know, some dish soap is like, for example, you saw mine was like bright yellow or bright orange, it can kind of like throw off your color palette. I know that's weird, but these are the things I think about. Anyway, so I just ordered these labels off Etsy, and you can like customize them however you want. I just got like a nice simple one that says dish soap. If you guys want to see my whole like labeling system, I did a pantry organization tour kind of thing, how to on my last video, so you guys can go check that out. So I'm just gonna stick this on. It looks so cute. It's like nice and minimal, but it looks so pretty. I'm loving how that's looking. So that's dish soap. So now I'm just gonna line up the stickers as best as I can. I'm just gonna like eyeball it. And I think I got it. They're going to be side by side, so I want to make sure that they're nice and even. I think they are. Yes, they look so good. And voila, it's like a nice little simple, subtle update for your kitchen, but it just makes such a difference. I don't know, I love it. So I'm gonna pop these over here. Love, love, love. Here are a few of my fall decorative pieces that I keep in storage. As you can see, it's a really small box, but we're gonna kind of like scatter it around the living room and the kitchen, that kind of thing, and it'll make a nice impact. So I'm gonna open it up here and see what I got. I got some like vases and stuff, my rug for the kitchen that I like to cozy it up. I like to like keep like less rugs and all that kind of stuff in the summertime, just because it's hot and it's just easier to vacuum, but in the winter it's nice to like cozy up with some like rugs and stuff for your feet to stay warm. So I've got my bunny tails. Okay, I love these things. I get these at Michael's, but you can find them on like Etsy, you can find them on Amazon. I'm gonna link some sources down below. And these I just love for like switching out, especially on my bookshelf here. So like I have like my faux hydrangea, so I'll just kind of like replace it with my bunny tails. I have like ones that I've cut down shorter. These are like taller ones for like a taller glass. Some more faux pumpkins, some nice braided pumpkins. I got most of these from like Michael's, Target, Etsy, Pier 1 when we used to have Pier 1 here. And yeah, so I'm just gonna open this and I'm gonna start seeing what is gonna work on our kitchen counter. So I just cleaned this whole area here. What I had just in the meantime was my pampas grass up here, which I love, but I don't know if this one is gonna stay here. I think I'm gonna maybe move my bunny tails here and like do like 2 layers of that. This vase here is from Target. It's pretty old, but you could like probably DIY something like this. I saw a vase like this, believe it was on H&M Home. I think it was H&M Home that I was looking at, and they had like a vase this shape, and you could just do like black paint splatter if you want to get that same look. But I think I'm gonna switch it up here. So I'm gonna play with some things and then I'll show you what I come up with. So I just wanted to put everything on my countertop so I can see kind of like what I have. And what I like to do is first like arrange everything in little vases and such, and then I can like place them. So I don't know, like last year I had like 2 tiers of like the bunny tails here, but then I also really love this pumpkin up here, and then I moved the like sugar and flower over there, and I just put my magnolia book over here, so it kind of like is like a little less cluttered in this area because we put our drying rack up there. So I'm just trying to figure everything out because I want to put one of these like maybe on the bookshelf, on the coffee table, that kind of thing, and scatter them out. Maybe something over there by the coffee station. So I'm just kind of eyeing everything so I can see it. I do have something going on right now on the bookshelf. So I've kind of started on this side here, and like I just moved the pampas grass up here because it's like nice and tall. So it would look good there. I just have like layered frames here. We got engaged on this rooftop here in Greece, and this is sold on my friend Anna with Love's print shop, and it's one of my favorites, and I just leave it all year round, and I feel like it looks beautiful like in the summer, fall, winter. It just always goes with my decor, because it just, like in the summertime, it looks really like, I can just remember like the water and like how like nice and soft it is. But then in the fall and the winter, like going into Christmas, it's really nice. And I feel like it goes with like a nice winter white theme. And then I've got like a little wedding photo there. I need to swap it out for another one, because this was like above our bed and we had like 3, and so they're like different ones, but it's not like the one that I want to stay in here. So I'm just kind of like leaving it as a placeholder. And then I got this like leather, like wall art piece from Magnolia, and I just love what it says, and like you could like nail it to the wall or frame it, but I kind of like it just kind of like stacked here, and it kind of like talks to the little pumpkin over here, the colors, and it vibes. So I'm kind of just playing with that for now, and then I've always got my cozy chunky knit blanket over here, but I've got to organize like the baskets and stuff down here, kind of like rearrange stuff. So I'm just kind of working with that right now and playing around with some ideas. This is basically what it looks like when I'm in the middle of trying to figure out how I want things styled. So don't mind the dirty dishes over there. We had to break for lunch. I'm trying not to like clutter up the, you know, main counter space, because when I style it, I actually like to style it for when, you know, for us to enjoy, not just for like pictures. So this is like the little coffee station. So I kind of wanted to like dress it up with a little like milk bottle and some of like the other one that they're called bunny tails. I don't know what those ones are called. But I put a little tiny pumpkin here. This is an old one from Pier 1. I love, love, love this line. I'm so glad I got all those pumpkins before they went out, because I find it's hard to like find nice faux pumpkins that don't look cheesy or, you know, that kind of thing. So I moved my sugar and flour over here because I figured this is like, I'm gonna be baking more. My baking stuff is more in these cupboards here. I've got the coffee station, the tea, so it makes more sense for it to be here rather than for me to constantly like be stretching over like the dish rack on this side. So I thought that this would be cute to have in the corner. This I've like usually like put like on like the floor and like layered it by our family room, but it doesn't ever really get like noticed or anything like that, and I just think it's such a pretty piece, this one. So I wanted to have it up top here, and then I did end up doing like the 2 layered, don't mind random olive oil and stuff over there, just block that out because I'm going to be styling different things in different places. And then I just put the book there. So I just layered the bunny tails over here in this corner. Got some cheese boards and stuff like that there ready for access. This does stay up at the top here because we like to have this open. And this is a great rack. My friend had recommended it to me because it just like filters all the water and it just goes right back into your sink. So that's nice. And this is a KitchenAid one, and it came with, no, not KitchenAid, Rubbermaid, and it came with like a brush and a little hook thing. Sorry, one of these little like soap sponge holders. What? I can't speak today. So that's how that looks. Then we've got like, again, the soap bottles over here, really nice and simple. So I feel like this is a good little flow. This is like our olive oil and vinegar and stuff like that. Again, like easy access. You have to think about like it functioning for the form that you have going on. So I feel like that is good. This is like our little like morning routine here. Baking, you know, you can put like sugar and coffee and that kind of thing if you need that. And then over here I've just got this little section here. I'm not going to put anything seasonal here because it's just literally our like measuring cups, little, you know, utensils. And then if you saw my video, my last video, I did this whole pantry makeover and I am obsessed. I just literally love to like open this and just stare at it. Is that weird? I don't know. I love it. But this is like our everyday like spices and cooking stuff. So I'd love to have that. I have like all the extra stuff up here still in this tiered little tray, but we don't need it unless like we need to refill these other little jars. So these are just good for like every day to have on hand. Alright, I am pretty happy with how the shelfie turned out behind me. I just kept it, again, pretty minimal. I just added these little pumpkins here. And I just dusted everything down, cleaned through our like baskets here. I'll give you guys a little closer up look at this. Alright, so you already saw the top, how I wanted to decorate it. So I didn't change anything. I just kept the beads over here. I just I let them kind of just fall however they want to fall, and usually it just does its own like little natural thing. I don't have to like style it too much. Then I put some Palo Santo wood here. I love this stuff. It smells so good. You just like burn the tip of it and then you blow it out, and then it almost like has like a nice incensey kind of like smell. So I just like love to have those. They're just even look cute as like nice decor on the shelf. So yeah, just the two pumpkins there, the pampas grass, and it kind of looks really cute. I think the colors with like the cream, the black, the white, the nice subtle orange, and then kept everything else the same under here. We don't really mix up the rest down here because this is just like our storage for like all of our coffee table books, and like our wedding book is there, our family like Holy Bible from our wedding day. And then we use these baskets right here for like a bunch of like journals and all these different Bibles. So we have like different translations, the Message, New International Version, all that kind of stuff. I have my gratitude journal. Another Bible back here. We have a lot of Bibles and devotionals, some more like just like notepads and stuff like that. So we like having these here because, you know, when you can see them, you can kind of like reach for them, and they're more on hand, and you will read them more often. It's just like a really good reminder. So I love having these like baskets here for Neil and I to just kind of like pop our hand into and grab a book, cozy up and read. All of our favorite books are on the side here. I love to like give away books and donate them, so I don't like keep like a huge stash, but my like favorites, you know, they stay here on the sides. What else can I say? Yeah, it's generally just, it always kind of like stays like this. It's very like black and white with some nice natural textures, and I like to warm it up with like some more woodsy natural things. But I love this little shelfie here, and it always kind of like gets revamped for whatever holiday or season is coming up. So I always love to give this nice deep clean and then restyle it. So I love how that turned out. Poor Lucy, she's got a little bit of an eye infection, so we had to put the cone on her, and she looks rough. She's gonna get groomed next week, and just she's looking so scruffy. She's over it. I'm over it, Mom. But she is sitting right in front of this fun little entryway. We created this just so that we could have like a spot to maybe like put like our keys down, that kind of thing, but we've kind of moved that. But I really like it here anyhow. The mirror really makes, I feel like, the space look bigger than it is. And this is like a really nice and small entryway table, so it doesn't take up too much space. And I like that it's already like black, and it already kind of has a nice little fall vibe to it. So I just popped on this little pumpkin that says Happy Fall. I got this from Etsy. This is an old diptyque candle that I put some of the leftover, I forget what they're called. They're like little like wheatgrass or whatever, the faux. And then we've got the little sage diffuser over here that I love. This was a limited edition one, but I just like love the stone on that. And then just some of like our oils that we like to diffuse here. I love that the cord is white so that it kind of just like blends in with the wall. Otherwise it kind of looks, you know, a little junky when you have so many cords and stuff like that under there. So we like to just kind of keep that really nice and minimal. Her bed doesn't stay here, but it's just off to the side right now so that I can vacuum and clean. Okay, so now that I got the kitchen, the shelfie, the entryway, and a little bit of like my office desk table cleaned up, now it's time for the living room. Now I need to hang up some frames behind the couch because some of them had fallen off before we moved out. We had like a whole situation here. If you don't know, you can go a few vlogs back, but yeah, we weren't here for a few months because there was like a leak and all that kind of stuff. But we repainted, so we took down those frames, and some of them actually broke. So not having any of that, need to get those secured and nailed, and I'll show you guys which ones I got just from like IKEA. And then I just like printed some random pictures that we had on our camera roll. I don't know if they're gonna like stick in there, but I just wanted something to just like pop in there just to get them up, because the more I just keep waiting on it, the more that the wall just is blank and it's just bothering me. So I just want to have it up, and then I can always change it. It's not permanent, it's fine. We have like a nice big like fig tree in this corner. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We had like a faux fig tree here, and now we have like the olive tree because I feel like it just kind of makes it a little bit more fall in here. I don't know, I might elevate it a little bit because it's a little short, and I can just like put like a little bin or something like that and stand it up so that it's a little bit higher. And then I'm going to hang the frames on these two walls. So coming down, so I got 6. I'll show you guys which ones I got. So these are the frames that I got. I now wish that I kind of got the larger ones. I did like curbside pickup when it was like crazy and the lineups for IKEA were just nuts, and I was like, nope, I'm not doing that in a pandemic. So I did curbside, but I accidentally bought the one that has like, I wanted it with the matte and for the picture to be 8x10. Instead I bought the 8x10 frame, but inside is a 5x7 picture. So because I want the matte, I just was like, whatever, I'm just gonna keep them, and it's fine, it fits fine. Just gonna put 1, 2, 3 on this side and then the opposite wall, so there will be 6 of them. And I just went to Costco and printed some random pictures in here, and we're gonna figure out which ones we want in there. I don't know, I did like some like minis from like my print shop. I'll link that down below. I don't sell the 5x7 sizes on my shop, but I just did it for my own little purpose here, but I'm not sure. Just like have like a bunch of random things like Positano. I just like printed honestly like happy memories. This was like our anniversary in Croatia, Positano, Paris, that kind of stuff. So I don't know, I just kind of like printed random memories that I thought would be like just happy things to see on our wall. So we will see. I do like the black and white because I just feel like it's just cohesive, and then it would just go with anything rather than doing like, you know, I have like more colorful like photographs and stuff over our bed in our bedroom, but I just did these in black and white for this area over here. So I'm going to vacuum my couch. I use like my little Dyson handheld just to kind of like give it a nice, because it kind of like pulls a little bit, so I just kind of want to get any kind of like fluff or dog hair or anything like that off the couch. I'm usually a crazy pillow lady, but when we moved back in here, I was like, no, I need to like chill on the pillows. But I brought a few more back because when I take photos for work or whatever, the couch looks nice when it's like more filled with pillows. And Neil loves to like elevate his leg and lean back and watch you know, sports and stuff like that from this couch. So the pillows come in handy, and they serve a decorative you know, purpose, but I kind of like took away a lot. If you can imagine, there were more than what I'm going to show you, but I'm just gonna vacuum, wipe down the coffee table. I can see like just a few like just like dust particles, and it just needs a good like wipe down. So before I style it and put like the pillows and stuff like that, I want to do that. And also I need to get the frames put up behind there, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that done today, but at least I can style up our coffee table, which I'm excited about, making that a little bit more fall and pumpkin-y too. And I just want to show you guys the precision with the comb.
Let's be honest, we're doing this in a rush, and I can't find my measuring tape, and I have a bucket of everything all my tools, and well, this is how we're doing it.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Sometimes when you eyeball it, it just works out.
Yeah, there you go. How's it looking?
It's looking really cute.
Pretty good, right? That's the third one right there.
Love
Bada bing, bada boom.
So I just popped some neutral pillows here. I got this long one here that has like a nice little hint of orange, which is kind of pretty because it feels a little bit more fall. It's very boho. Very appropriate pillow for right now. Stay home. Some more cozy little like, I like these like faux fur kind of like soft plush pillows, and then I love these like pom-pom ones because they feel like more boho as well. That matches our decor. And then of course my favorite Barefoot Dreams blanket. Cannot live without this thing. Truly, it is like the best investment. We like fight over who gets to snuggle with it. It's so good. So I just made this really nice and simple here on the coffee table. Staying true to our little boho style. So I got a little like beaded decorative little beads to kind of like throw in here. That just kind of like adds a little something interesting. And I've got like the bunny tails in this vase. I believe this vase is from IKEA, to be honest. I really like it because it's got these little like speckles in it. And then I've got like some more faux pumpkins over here, some white pumpkins. I think it just really looks nice and chic in this little basket. Got our coasters in here. You can put like your remote controls in here, so it like adds some function. And yeah, we need to get a rug for the winter time. We took out our other one because it was just shedding too much, even though I love it. Yeah, it was just a mess, and we just couldn't deal with it anymore. So we're hoping to get a new one for the winter time, but for now it's fine. It's easier to just vacuum the dog hair and all that kind of stuff. But it would be nice to have something cozy. I always wear like slippers in the house, as you can see. But it is just nice to have something cozy under your feet when you're hanging out here, especially in the winter time in Canada. For sure you want all the cozy. So that is how this area looks here. And we've got windows behind there. And yeah, I like how this turned out. It's really cute, nice and simple, just adds a little touch. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more home decor inspo, I'm always sharing things on Instagram, on my blog, so you can always check it out over there. I'm even just sharing like things that I'm inspired by, even if like I don't have it in my own home. I'm always sharing just like certain finds and stuff like that, and I love helping you guys find things for your home. If it's a couch, if it's like a certain piece of decor that you're on the hunt for, I love that. So you guys can always check that out in my like Instagram stories on my blog and such. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.